Okay, I think we're about 27 on the call now. Good evening, everyone. How have you been? How has been your week one? Want to unmute and tell us what their experience for week one has been like? Hello, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat section. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma.
Oh, okay, good. Good evening. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome. Grandma, you want to tell us about your week one experience? Grandma, unmute yourself, please. Grandma, you can talk now. Okay, I think Chioma is not ready. Olanle, you want to tell us about your week one experience?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. The journey so far was amazing. Like, I can't believe we are actually doing this for free. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be part of this program.
Okay.
Honestly, like using Canva with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Chioma, are you ready for us? Okay, I think Chioma is busy or maybe our network is bad. Who else wants to tell us about their week one experience? Okay, so from the chat, I have Angela Oluchi. She said, I week one experience has been awesome. My hidden skills got unlocked. I am grateful I joined. Oh, we are grateful to have you here too. Then we have I don't know, Miriaku. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. She said that week one was amazing. Wow. Okay. Please, we need more people to tell us how their week one has been, their experience. Or are you telling me that you've not started the week one? Do we have anyone here who is not on board yet? Who has not started? Please, Oluwada Asimi, mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, Waliat Lasisi said the journey has been awesome so far. She's very grateful for this opportunity. We're grateful. We are happy that you're able to join the program. Welcome.
Okay, sorry. Can I talk now?
Oh, finally, we've been calling you, Chama. You can talk.
I'm sorry. Okay, good
No
evening,
problem.
everyone.
Good evening.
My
Welcome.
week, Thank you. My recon experience has been amazing, even though I've been facing network challenges in this area that I stay, but it's been amazing. I learned so much about how Gmail affects your business, the business that you're doing, like using a professional Gmail. I learned so much about that. And then I learned, I'm still learning on the Canvas stuff and all that. I learned so much about the social media. I took some notes, Self. I took some notes concerning all these things. The
Mhm.
training has been amazing, though, even though I've been
Okay. One thing you should know is when taking this
facing
course,
so
you
many
actually,
challenges on net.
well, we can't hear you anymore. I think your network is bad. Hello? Chema?
Hello.
Okay,
Okay.
yes,
Can you
we
hear,
can hear
can
you
you hear?
now.
Okay. I said I've been learning so much on the social media industry platform email. I'm on Canvas now. Okay, I
Okay.
learned about the social media, or I learned the categories of social media platforms, which is
Mhm.
social audio platform, the disappearing content. I could distinguish every app for each way is for disappearing content, maybe content that you just want to show people for 24 hours,
Mm.
that kind of thing. So at least I can differentiate what each social media app is used for and how we can use it to promote businesses.
Oh, okay, that's that's good. That's wonderful. Okay. Who else wants to tell us about their week one experience? Is there anyone here that wants to talk about week one?
Yes, ma'am. I would
Okay.
like to start with my experience, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. Actually, I didn't know that social media is that, helpful. I used to think it's just time going on Facebook and seeing other people's stuff and then wasting my
Mhm.
data. So
Okay.
I go to IG maybe once a month and
Okay.
to Facebook maybe 2 or 3 times a month. Like it's not aside from WhatsApp that I really use, but taking this training has really opened my eyes to what I've been missing. And I'm
Okay.
like, even though I don't have a brand yet, I can brand myself till I have a brand. And I can optimize the accounts that the picture that has been on my account has been the one from private secondary school or so. Is that terrible? So like I've really learned a lot, and it's amazing how that it is free. Like I still can't wrap my head around the fact that it is free. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for
You're
leading to
welcome. You're welcome.
you. Thank you so much.
Okay, happiness, go ahead. Happiness.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay, for me, it's been though I'm still on email. Just started it today because I've been busy, but God is helping with speed anyway. But so far, I've really learned a lot. Before now, I'm into confection, so for me, I have really not cared about social media, what's digital, whatever. I just want to do my thing, prepare my stuffs, and then people see. But now it has, it has improved like what I know. I've come to know that the digital presence is important for my business to thrive. That's like written boldly in front of me everywhere. Like the digital presence of my business is very important. I really want to thank you, and I know that I'm going to learn a whole lot, but that has been a very profound knowledge that I've come to know. I'm still taking notes, but that is something that I wouldn't I lack words now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. I'm really happy knowing this. Seriously, I'm
Yeah.
really, really
You're
happy.
welcome. You're welcome. We are glad you're learning something.
I
You're
am
welcome.
so much.
Yeah, from the chat we have Elish Ama. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Sorry. Where's that chat again? I think I moved past it. Wow. Okay. Okay, so let me just start from Victoria. Oladipupo Victoria said our week one has been really good. She got to learn more about what she can do with Canva, although she had no idea. She had no idea about it before. That her design has improved, and she has also learned about using email because that she has learned about using email and she's very grateful. So I've seen your message back, Shima. She said very enlightening from the motivating ginger to the tips on optimizing social media accounts. It's been a blast. Okay. She also suggests the site for sourcing free images and videos to use for designs are very helpful. Okay. Thank you. My week one has been whoa, that's from Adeyanju Adeola. She said she learned about Canva and created her designs. Her bio now and her bio, okay, she understands how you look better now. I think that's what she's trying to say. And learned about LinkedIn for the first time. Wow. You're just learning about LinkedIn. Wow. And maximize all the platform in 1 week. Wow. Okay, we're glad. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to admit more people into the group before we start, before our host comes on and talk to us. So let me just admit this badge, then we'll go ahead. Okay, so our guest for tonight is here. She's present. I think she even came in before most of you. Her name is Tosin Opara, and she'll be talking to us about persistency and consistency, the key to success in the online space. I know we've sent a bio to you. But I'll just briefly read through her bio again. Tosin Opara is a digital brand manager, strategist, and social media manager. She's passionate about technology, self-development, and personal growth. She transitioned into the tech industry as a blogger and content creator and is rapidly creating a space for herself in the tech world. When she's not behind a computer, you will find Tosin pouring out into the lives of mostly women. Our desire is to see women grow into their full potential, irrespective of the challenges they face. She is currently the social media manager of one of the biggest quick service restaurants in Nigeria. Ms. Tosin, it's an honor to have you here. Ms. Tosin, are you here?
Thank you. Yes, I am. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
You're welcome. Let me just spotlight you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Okay, so sorry, I have kids. Okay, so there'll be shots. Go inside and take your bath. Thank you. You will hear more of that. Hopefully, everything will go smoothly from now.
We understand. We
Okay.
understand.
Okay, thank you very much for that warm welcome. How is everybody doing? I was around when you guys were talking about your week one experience. I'm so excited that this is another cohort. I am so excited for Tech Up Train or Techie Train Incubator. Name has changed, you know. I'm so excited because I'm one of those people that have been on this journey with them from the very beginning. So seeing the lives of different women, experiencing this journey is exciting. I'm excited for you guys. I'm super excited for you guys because, like I said in the last cohort, I would say it again, this is the beginning of the rest of your life. Trust me. After this training, after the 3 to 4 weeks training, or how many weeks, I'm not sure now, but trust me, your life is going to be transformed, okay? What you used to know before will not will not be compared to what you would know after this course, okay? So I want you guys to be excited about the change that is about to come. And let me be the first person to congratulate you, okay? About the good things that are coming your way after this course. So let me not waste too much time. Today, I'm here to talk about persistence and consistency, the key to success in the online space. You'll see me looking down a bit. I'm with my laptop, okay? So the thing is, everybody knows that, consistency is like the key to success. But right now, we're going to look at it in context, the context of the online space. We see that every day technology is evolving. There's something new. Instagram is constantly updating their app. They're putting in more things. When Instagram Reel came in, everybody was like, what's this? When Instagram Stories was added, everybody was like, what's this? WhatsApp too has evolved, and there will still be changes, okay? And all of these are part of the online space, not to talk about AR, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, being able to clap and the light comes on, all of those things. There's always a constant change every day, every minute, every hour. Someone is creating something new in the online space. How do you keep up with all of this? Remaining consistent in your learning, remaining persistent on your journey is what will give you success in the online space, okay? I studied chemical engineering. That's my first degree. And so I wanted to go transition into project management. Project management is actually a part of chemical engineering, it's a part of engineering. So I just wanted to be a project manager in the engineering field. But as time went on, I saw that, I love to write, I had so many blogging, opportunities. Most of the things I was writing was, my writing skill kind of, attracted the Western world. So I was getting a lot of opportunities from abroad. But at a point, I was overwhelmed because I was a mom of toddlers and a toddler and a baby, still trying to, I just couldn't comprehend the amount of attention. I could not comprehend. I couldn't, keep it together. I didn't know how to put structure. And so what happened, I kind of dwindled. I kind of took my time to respond to emails. I just wasn't responding anymore. I wasn't posting on Instagram anymore. I just wasn't consistent, okay? I was carried away with life and things like that. And guess what? I was left behind. At a point when I tried to catch up, now let me tell you, this thing, I left Instagram at 600 and something followers, okay? And like 80% of them were white. In fact, 90% of them were white, and I was gaining that audience and everything. It was like, I think I was one of the first influencers then, let me put it that way. But the thing is, I got back and I couldn't just catch up anymore. I was so frustrated, I deleted my account, and now I'm regretting doing that because it only had to take a while and then I would have, caught up. But bottom line, long story short, just taking a break, you can't just leave. You have to actually speak up and say, oh, I'm taking a break, but I'll be back, guys. That's how the online space is, okay? You can't just walk away, because every second there is a change. So you need to develop that skill of being consistent, and of being persistent. I will go into definitions right now. That was just a short story to emphasize why this topic is actually important. So what is consistency? According to the Institute of Clinical Hypnosis and Related Science, consistency means focusing on the task at hand in the present moment while maintaining a long-term vision. Focusing on the task in the present moment while maintaining a long-term vision. So you must have a vision, you must have a goal, but you must also be focused. Having a goal, having a plan, having a vision is good, but then you must be focused on one aspect of your plan, of your goal, of your vision. There are long-term goals and there are short-term goals. Your short-term goals are supposed to lead you to your long-term goals. I'm sure you gain more knowledge on that as time goes by. Consistency is a repetitive action. It is about repeating the same action, habits, ritual, over and over again, and gaining feedback from these actions and adjusting them accordingly to help stay on track as we work towards our goal. So it's not just about repeating actions, As a social media manager, it's not just about posting, there are insights. I look at these insights on a weekly and on a monthly basis. It helps me know what to do next month and what not to do. It helps me know what is important, what is working, and what is not working. These are things that you will need to know if you're looking at working as a social media manager, okay? So it's not just about repeating the same thing over and over again. You must develop a mechanism in which you can get feedback. Some things don't have insights, okay? It's not everywhere it's not in every, how will I put it? It's not in every niche that you have something called insights. So sometimes you would have to create your own feedback mechanism. For instance, I also head the customer care units in my organization. And because I head the customer care unit, it's not just about, responding to customers via phone call, WhatsApp, email. It's about also gaining feedback on their efficiency. So what did I do? I created a Google form that has questions where customers can actually give their feedback on how they were served via the customer service channel. So every month I gather this feedback and get data from that. Once I analyze the data, I am able to see what they should build on, what they should not do, and what they should increase. Do you understand? So you must always ensure that everything you do, you are able to gather feedback. It will help you work effectively. It will help you remain focused on achieving your goal. Remember, consistency is not just about repetitive action. You need to be able to gather your data. You need to be able to gather feedback and be able to give the right response, okay? That's what consistency is. Now, what does it mean to be persistent? Remember I said my story, I couldn't keep up. I had to stop. I didn't even give them any message like, oh, I'm taking a break. I was just bringing it down. So it was one, not posting as much as I used to, maybe post today, don't post tomorrow, post every week. I just wasn't consistent. I wasn't persistent, you know. I didn't have the drive again to like push. I was tired. I was overwhelmed, you know, and I just stopped abruptly. Okay. Persistence is drive, determination, resolution, perseverance to keep moving despite all odds, irrespective of what you're going through, irrespective of what is going on around you. You keep pushing. I think that's what people mean by, oh, you have to do what you love. Because the thing about being persistent is that if you do not do what you love, how would you have the drive? So if love is not the issue, is it money? What exactly would drive you to give your all, to keep pushing irrespective of whatever comes your way? You need to ask yourself this question. What exactly will keep me going? Is it the job I am doing or is it the pay? So if you're not doing what you love, it means that something else must give you the drive you need to keep giving value, to keep giving excellent results. Okay? And these two things, consistency and persistence, is needed in the online space. So if, for instance, you're here just because you want to make more money, you need to ask yourself if that money will keep you going, if that money would give you the drive you need to be persistent. Okay? Now, the next thing, I'd like to also say this. You need persistence to be skillful in the online space. Okay? I'll give you one story. I was learning mobile application for the first time. I think, was it this year or last year? So I joined a fast-paced learning course. It was a new thing for me. I have never done coding in my life before. Okay, so in fact, I started HTML and it wasn't my thing. So here I am doing mobile application for the first time in my life. There were times where I had energy problem. There were times where my laptop gave up on me. There was a time my screen broke. There was just a lot of issues that would have made me give up. We had deadlines for assignments. I was still working. I still had a business. It was crazy. There were nights where I woke up and I was crying, but I had a goal, okay? I had something driving me. I just had to give my best. For me, my drive was I had to finish that thing. I had to get into the internship, okay? And I had to get a certificate in order for me to be able to prove that I was a Flutter app developer. I just wanted that on my CV, okay? And I did. So there were days that I couldn't meet up with the assignment, but I still went ahead to finish it. And guess what? There were opportunities to submit. And so when that second opportunity came to submit, I submitted without any issues. I was in that situation like 2 or 3 times. It was because I was persistent. That is why I was able to submit, okay? If I had given up, all right, if I had given up and I was just like, you know what, that's it. They have already collected the assignments. I'm not doing the assignments again, okay? And then another opportunity came up. I'll be struggling again to submit. I'll just be overwhelmed and tired, okay? I'm still a mother. And at that time, I was still attending to my kids, my husband, my home. Okay. And it was my persistence that kept me on that journey. I got into the internship program. Yes, I did. Okay. And in fact, after the internship, I actually got an opportunity to train others. But by that time, my job was demanding more from me. And so I had to, take my leave. I had to take my leave. But the point is, my persistency got me my desired results. It got me my desired results. How persistent are you? And guess what? That desired results opened more opportunities for me. It did. It got me the job I'm doing right now. And right now, I'm like a shining star in my organization. Why? Because I acquired a bunch of skills while I had the time and because I was persistent. So in quotes, I'm a social media manager in my organization right now, but I do more than a social media manager, okay? And when I leave and I need recommendation for another organization, you can bet I'm going to have that. Why? Because I have given value and I am giving value. And even me, by the time I finish my job, I'm proud of myself. I don't need anybody to be proud of me. So consistency, persistency would also give you confidence, the confidence you need to be able to show people and prove to people that you can do what you can do. In the online space, there are a lot of people that know how to do a lot of stuff, okay? Own your own space, own your own niche. You're a blogger? Be a good blogger. Be a badass blogger. Know how to write, know how to acquire more skills, add SEO to it, add copywriting to it, just because you want to be better than the next person. That's what it means to be persistent. To have the drive to want to be better than you are today. I want to make sure I finish my slides before I talk a lot. Okay, so the online space is a rapidly growing space, okay? If you're not a consistent learner, you will find yourself struggling to remain relevant. Trust me. It's a rapidly growing space. If you are not a consistent learner, you will find yourself struggling. And then at a point, you tell yourself, this is not for me, Jerry. It is for you. That space is so big. The truth is, even if all you do is knit, if the physical skill you have is knitting, there is a space for you online. That is what technology has done for all of us. Okay? When I was blogging, what was I using my Instagram page for? Lifestyles. I love to cook. I love technology. I love to read. I love to look for cool arts that I could use to do creative stuff. I shared all of that on Instagram. So your skills, your talents, your gifts, by the time you add all this little knowledge you have right now, you're gaining right now to it, you become like a superstar, like a shining star. Okay. So the online space is all things digital, virtual, on web, and technology related. There's a space for everyone, like I said, irrespective of the physical skill you have, it can be digitalized. Why is it important to be persistent and consistent? To succeed, of course. There is no other reason. Who here does not want to succeed? Please, if you want to succeed, please respond. I want to see, yes, I want to succeed on the comment section. If you want to succeed, just show me that you want to succeed. I'm sure everybody here wants to succeed. There is nobody here that wants to fail. I want to know that you guys are listening to me. So please answer me. Yes, please. Let it keep rolling. Yes, and you will succeed. That's the most important thing. The only reason why I want you to be persistent and consistent is for you to succeed. Right now, I know I heard a couple of people saying, oh, I am busy, but I've not finished this, but this, that, that. Do you know I was in your shoes before? It just wasn't called Techie Training Incubator. I just bought one course from Excellence. It was a Christmas bundle. And I just asked one question. I said, will this thing make me money? Because I used to make money before. And I mean money because at that time, I didn't have a 9-to-5. I was trying to get back into my business online. Okay. I was doing other businesses like decorating and other things, event planning and things like that. So I wanted to get back my blogging business and stuff and get back online. I asked her one question. I said, will the money I will gain from this thing, like if I take this thing as a lifestyle, if I take it as my only job, will it feed me? Will it feed my family? Will it give me the life? She said yes. And guess what? I think it was just 6,000 or how much then. It was at a discount, like ridiculous price. I paid for it. You are not paying for this one. I paid for it. Guess what? You don't want to know how much I have gained from that. You don't want to know. Consistency and persistency will take you places where you cannot even comprehend. My first job came from this techie train. Because of my consistency and my persistency, I was recommended for a job. So here you're just taking classes. Some of you are just doing it like, oh, let me just get my certificate. No, you never can tell who you would work with by just proving yourself to be faithful, consistent, persistent, showing, giving excellence. No matter the job I was given then, no matter how minute, I gave it my best. If it was design with Canva, if it was content creation, I gave it my best. That was why I was constantly recommended to people. Okay? Okay. How can we develop consistency and persistency? I would say this thing, okay? You need to develop a 5-step routine. When you wake up, first of all, you need to wake up early in the morning. Then you need to develop a 5-step routine. Wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I don't know. They say that successful people wake up by 5 a.m. You can check it. Successful people wake up by 5 a.m. Okay? Wake up by 5 a.m. and have 5 steps, a 5-step routine under these 3 umbrellas: your spirit, your soul, and your body. It's like feeding your spirit, your soul, and your body. Someone's mic is on. All right. So for your spirit, it's your belief. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Connect with what you believe in and let it strengthen your core. Your spirit is your core. So the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is connect with your spirit, connect with your belief system, and let it strengthen your core. You cannot just keep going like a vehicle that has no brake. You need to hold on to something. Let that thing be your anchor. Your spirit is your core. You need to connect your spirit to your belief system and strengthen it. Okay? That's the first thing. Your soul. That's your mental health. Okay? This mental health thing is not for the Gen Z alone. Okay? Your mental health is important. Our mothers and fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers did not know that then. Right now, it's important, okay? It has always been important. Feed yourself with positivity. Listen to positive podcasts, messages, books. It's very important, okay? Very, very important. I don't know how this cohort is working, but you will have mentors that would give you like maybe weekly or daily, pills. It's important to listen to them. You will not know how much you need this thing until when you break down one day and then you suddenly need someone to lift up your spirits. So it is better to constantly feed your soul with positivity. All right. Let me move on to the next one. Get rid of, ignore, and tune out distractions. Distractions. Some of your friends, family members, and co-workers, whatever, they might be making snide remarks. Which one is this one? You are busy, you don't have time for us again. What are you doing? What are you learning? What is this techie train? They don't understand. Don't worry, you just continue on the train. They'll catch up later. Yes, tell them you're on a techie train. Just continue. Leave them, they'll catch up later. By the time they see you flying up there, they'll be wondering, so this is what is. They will come back and ask you, hey, that thing that you said you were learning that time, are they still doing it? Ignore those people. The truth is, they want to be where you are. So they are trying to downplay where you are right now and what you're doing. Some of them will say, your own is too much. Enjoy this life, blah, blah, blah. My dear, there's a time for everything. Right now is a time to work on yourself. Right now is a time to feed yourself. Right now is a time to add value to yourself so that you can increase your worth. This is a time, this is a season that you are adding value to yourself so that you can increase your worth. For every time you pay or you gain something, gain knowledge for free, you pay for knowledge or you pay for value, or you gain value for free, or you gain knowledge for free, always have the expectation that you have increased your worth. You are increasing your worth. When you do that, after you have ended that period of your life, ensure you make an assessment of how you have increased your worth. For instance, if you are a content writer, and then you go and gain more knowledge on copywriting, okay, you pay for it or you get it for free, whatever, and then you now become a copywriter, okay? 1 or 2 gigs free. Try to show that you can do it right now in any way. And then guess what? Anybody comes to you like, come and do content for me. Come and do copywriting for me. Oh, I'm not just a content writer. I'm a content writer with copywriting skills. It means that if you used to collect 20K before, you will collect maybe 40K or something. I don't know. You evaluate yourself. Know your worth. Know what you paid for. Know how much value you have added to yourself, and know the value that you are giving. So get rid of all of these distractions. We are here for business. Anybody that is saying nonsense, telling you, let's go here, what's your business? What's all this? What's this? They are whining you. They're paying them no mind. People are rejecting you now, telling you that your stuff looks like crap. Pay them no mind, because by the time you're done with this course, where you used to be, they will not find you there. They will not find you there. So focus. How can you do this? Get rid of distractions. And hey, distractions are positive and negative, okay? I will say that again. Distractions can be positive and negative. All distractions are not negative distractions. So you will also be receiving applause. Oh my gosh, you're so good right now. You're so this. Don't stop learning. Let me just see. There was a time I was learning a long time ago. I tried to learn makeup. No, I was actually in makeup skills, blah, blah, blah. I was so good, like my exam or whatever, like I beat that face, I tied the hair tie, like, in fact, I was the best. And then like that, I just got a wedding gig. Like my first job was to beat up a bride's face, like, do that makeup and everything. I got there, I did rubbish. Thank God it was not a wedding. And she did not call me for her wedding. You know why I did rubbish? Because I had only practiced on one skin tone. I had only practiced on one skin tone. Sorry. We're in Nigeria. NEPA just took the lights. Can you help put on the gen?
You understand, ma?
Yeah, so the gen will come on very soon, and then you can see me. But for now, you can hear me, right?
Yes, ma, we can hear you.
Okay, so we'll continue. And then, I had only practiced on one skin tone, and everybody's face there, they were dark, like, and then the bride was light skinned, not even small light skinned, serious light skinned. And I tried everything. In my head, I'm like, Shebi is a different shade, I will do it. I messed up. And then hold on, please. Let me close up everywhere because of the noise. Okay, hello guys, we're back. Sorry for the breaking transmission. So, like I was saying, I didn't practice on the light-skinned person. And then, of course, she didn't hire me for a wedding. Did I feel bad? Yes. But did I stop? No, I continued. And this time, I started looking for light-skinned people to practice on. Okay? So you don't give up because of one small mistake. You continue. That's the drive. You have to have the tenacity. You have to keep going, even when you make mistakes, Hold on, please. Okay, so yeah. Having laser-like focus means that you have a plan. Yeah. You have a plan. You create a vision board for that plan. You create a strategy on how to accomplish that plan. You remain flexible, meaning that you know when to pivot, you know when to pause, you know when to take a break, you know when to quit. Okay. I know there's so much quote on don't quit, don't give up, this, that. It is wisdom to know when to quit. There is a time to quit. Let me not tell you people. There is a time to quit. There are some things that are just not working for you. Quit. Don't bother. Just quit it. It is wisdom to know when to quit. It is wisdom to know when to pivot. It is wisdom to know when to pause for a while. It is wisdom to know when to transfer to someone else to help you to continue because that's their strength. It's just wisdom. You need to learn to be flexible in that area. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, no matter how big. There's so many people on Instagram sharing their brand new cars, their Valentine gifts, their I don't know, all those what do they call them? All those material things. Why can't you share your knowledge? You finish gaining value from Techie Train, put it out there. Put it on LinkedIn. Most of these people sharing their Mercedes and all these things, they don't have anything upstairs. You have. You just don't have Mercedes yet. And you're now hiding it. Why? All those lifestyle, I want to share LinkedIn. I would like to announce that I have been promoted to so and so. Put it there. But put it in a creative manner, not like those people. I don't know if any of you know this guy that shared, I think he shared it on Instagram and on his LinkedIn, and he affair or something like that. I can't remember his Enioluwa or something like that. And he said something like, oh, he had just bagged his master's in marketing and communications. Ooh, when I saw that, and he said, on to MBA and PhD, please, if you have, and he put something there. He said, if you have any, what did he even put? He said, if you, yes, Eniola, he said, if you have tips on how I can accomplish this, let me know. Or if you have, do you know how many people will be on his DM? I'll be in his DM on LinkedIn. I didn't even know that guy was that intelligent. I used to look at him as an unserious person. He's a content creator, and he now has masters in marketing and communications. Do you know how big that is? Then, if he used to collect 500,000 before, he's now collecting 1 million. So why can't you share your own? So what if it's small? Share it, okay? It even gives you, it increases your confidence level. It gives you a bit of swag. It makes you carry your shoulder pad a little bit higher. Why are you keeping it low? It's not easy now. Look at all the time you're spending, learning, gaining all of this knowledge. Somebody will now come and tell you that I want to do social media, come and manage my social media accounts. They will now say they want to pay you 20,000. How? Why? Under excellence. It's not possible. No. With the canvas skill and everything, no. So you need to share that you have added value to yourself, okay? Finally, as you grow, learn to give back. As you grow, learn to give back. You see, this community is giving you something for free, and you guys are not the only ones. I think this is the 4th cohort, so you can imagine how many people have, have been able to be or have been impacted by this. It's a beautiful thing to give back. I want to give you an analogy of a towel. So now, if there's a puddle of water on the floor, if this, like where you are right now, is flooded with water, and all you have is a towel and a bucket, no matter how much or how long you leave that towel, it's not going to soak up all the water. At some point, you will need to squeeze the water into the bucket in order for it to accommodate more water, okay? In order for it to absorb more water, you have to squeeze out the water that you have gotten before and get more water. Squeeze again. See, this is your head. It will gain knowledge. But at a point in time, if you don't dispose of that knowledge, what you know, trust me, your head will be too hot. In fact, you yourself, you'll be carrying your head like this. It's pride. It's called pride. You'll be carrying yourself like this. Yes, you've arrived, but you haven't. There's still much more to learn. And guess what? You're sharing knowledge, right? And it looks as if, oh, this knowledge is going. Don't be like those people that want to shield their knowledge. They have myopic mindsets. No, I don't want this person to know my skill so that they will not take, hello, There's room for everybody in the sky. Don't be like all those people that let me not give them my business tip so that they will not steal all my clients. Which clients? Even in this Nigeria alone, how many clients do you want to have? Nigeria alone is not to talk about the whole world. Learn to share your knowledge. I would end with this quote. Knowledge increases by sharing, but not by saving. This was shared by Kamari. Knowledge increases by sharing, but not by saving. There's no point saving your knowledge. You need to share. Okay? Share it. I don't know if you have any questions for me on consistency, on how you can be persistent, if you have challenges right now. I know we all do, but like I said, those 5 steps would help you remain consistent, okay? I know I said under spirit, soul, and body. I'm not sure if I shared, because did I discuss eating, exercise, and looking good? I didn't share body. So your soul, you
No,
feed
you
yourself with
didn't.
positivity. Okay. So your body, you eat, exercise, and look good. Not only eat, exercise, and look good. What you're doing right now is part of your body. Your soul, besides feeding yourself, because your soul has to do with your mind, you have to keep developing your mind, your mindset. So it means by being consistent, learning, never stop learning, being a lifelong learner. Your spirit, I think it was spirit that I really delved into. Your spirit, connecting to your core. Your soul, it has to do with positivity, positive mindset, learning, constant learning. Ensure you're learning from the right source. Don't learn everything at once. Focus on a particular learning path. Have a goal. Okay, first quarter of the year, what do I want to do? I want to learn this content creation thing where I want to learn how to develop content, video content, written content, graphic content, whatever type of content, focus on it, on that aspect before you go to the next thing. Do not overwhelm yourself with everything at once. I have been there. It's not going to work. Do something for a period of time, learn it, master it, become an expert. Becoming an expert means you're making mistakes, learning from the mistakes. That's what becoming an expert means. It doesn't mean that you never make mistakes. When you finish that part, you go to the next part. That's for your soul, developing your mind under your soul. For your body, eat well. See, most people just think that it's computer something they're just doing. Your mind is working. Do you know what I've realized since I started working, like in the 9 to 5 as a social media? Do you know what I realized? Your mental work is actually more tasking than physical work. You just feel drained and so hungry. So if you don't eat well, if you don't exercise, gosh, it doesn't make any sense. I want you to have this mindset. As much as you work hard because you want a better life for yourself, okay? Ensure you take care of yourself so you can live long to enjoy that thing that you are working for. You're working to have a better lifestyle. Take care of yourself so you can actually be part of that lifestyle that you desire for yourself. Eat well, exercise, and look good. Looking good makes you feel good. Don't say because it's remote work, you will now tie scarf. You will now be looking like one. Please, it doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you feel like you're actually working like smart. There's something about waking up. Okay, let me give you an example of my own 5 steps. Wake up in the morning, say my prayers, take some time to have peace and quiet. most of the time, the reason why I wake up very early is because I want to wake up before everybody at home. For my kids come and start disturbing me, they're hungry and things like that. I want that pace. Okay? I kind of take everything in. After that, I try not to look at my social media accounts. I try not to look at my phone because there's always a message from work, from everything. So I try not to. So what I have done is to turn off notifications to 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay? I have my Bible app on my phone. Sometimes I try not to use that. I use my Bible. I read my Bible. I pray. I listen to a message every day, spiritual message, positive message, uplifting, something that can feed my soul, positive, goal-oriented messages. It could be a podcast. So I'm learning something outside of the tech world where I work. I could be gaining more knowledge about my personal growth. It depends. Any podcast. Okay. So my body, I've not been exercising, let me not lie. But but before I used to exercise, okay. I found something that was okay for me, which is skipping and boxing, shadow boxing. Once I do that, all of my body is toned. So look for what works for you. You don't have to go to the gym like everybody does. Your own could be putting your hand up and down plenty times. Just do something to make your body move so you can remain healthy. Okay? Eat right. Stop eating junk. Just because you are doing tech stuff doesn't mean you should eat junk. Don't eat junk all the time. You can eat sometimes, but not all the time. Eat healthy meal. Sometimes eat rice and vegetable, not rice and turkey stew. Okay? Look good. Look good. Feel good. Smell good. Okay? The people you look up to on Instagram, out of Instagram, I'm sure they don't look haggard. Look good. Let me tell you something, quick one. I went for an interview when I was looking for a 9-to-5 job, and I was better looking than the others. And I was the first person to do my interview. Guess what? The CV they even had wasn't the right CV that I had. But they picked me anyways because I was looking good. So guess what? They wanted me to be in a junior staff position. Guess what I got? Because of my appearance, it was a senior managerial position. Look good. Bottom line, look good. Stop belittling yourself. Look like you want to look like in the future. It's part of being persistent and consistent. Always look good. Don't stop looking good. The online space is not just about what you know here. They always say packaging. I'm not saying like package yourself like what you want to be, like what you are working towards. Okay? So look good. These things would help you remain consistent. Consistency. I said feedback mechanism. I would like to say this. In the long stop at keeping back that feedback mechanism, the structure that you have. That's what's the one thing I've learned from Excellence, the founder of Techie Train, one of the co-founders of Techie Train. She's always modifying. She's always modifying. Always build whatever it is you have. Never accept that how it is how, like, it's cool that way. Okay? Always modify. Like I said, the online space is ever evolving, ever changing. Look at what's new and find a way to inculcate it into whatever it is you are doing. Okay? That's part of the reason why it's important to get a feedback mechanism. I think I've everything I have on my so that we don't go long into this. I think I'm done now.
Thank you very much, ma. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. If you have any question, please raise up your hand so you can ask your question. Oh, okay. Bolanle, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity and thank you for the lecture. I really appreciate.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. My question is like, how will someone maintain the persistency and consistency when you are the other work that you are doing is somehow taking much of your time? Like me now, I used to go to work by 8, come by 6. All I just want to do is just to relax. But whenever I just remember, I'm doing this tech training and I have to do it because honestly, I really love technology, but being the kind of environment I came from is somehow a village. So all those stuff is not that I'm not used to it like that. But I really, really want to do it. But I don't know how to balance it, like coming back by 6, sleeping late at night, waking up very early, go to work, all those stuff. How will someone maintain that?
Okay, so the thing is, there's no secret to this thing. I'm going to tell you something. At that time when I was learning how to, the mobile application and all of that, there was a lot going on in my life. There was one thing I told myself. There were nights where I cried and I told myself something. This is not going to last forever. I'm sure this is just for like a couple of weeks, right? You need to constantly tell yourself that this is going to end soon. This is not going to be forever. So this is just a phase. It is a phase where if you used to sleep by 9, now you have to sleep by 12 midnight. If you used to have 8 hours of sleep, now you have to have 6 hours of sleep. But it's only going to be for 4 weeks or 5 weeks or how many weeks your cohort is, taking. It's not going to last forever. Once you tell your mind that you will be able to do whatever it is you need to get done. Honestly speaking, you can do anything you put your mind to. Trust me. Once you tell your mind that this is not going to be forever, if you tell yourself, I am going to use 2 hours every day. If it is that at work, you used to talk to your friends, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, use it for take a train. If you are inside the bus, if you are not driving and you're inside the bus, use it for the techie train. Don't wait till you get home. You don't have to wait till you get home. Use inside the car. I think the time I was doing that Christmas bundle thing, while people were talking and dancing during Christmas, I was doing the thing. I say, what are you saying? I'll laugh. When everything has died down again, I'm doing it. When my family is sleeping, I'm using 1 hour. I sleep off on it. I wake up on it. It's not going to be forever. It's only for a while. I know. But guess what? It's going to stretch you. It is stretching you. You yourself, by the time you're done, you tell yourself, was that me? Me? I could do that. You would surprise yourself. So the truth is, it's not going to last forever. Just tell your mind that. Let me tell you, you see that balance thing? You say, see, there is nothing like, I've gotten the recipe for balance. You will constantly keep finding balance. Today I can say, okay, now I've developed a system on how to make dinner ready before I get home. Tomorrow, if I say, okay, I'll be getting home by 8 p.m. Tomorrow, guess what will happen? That is when all the roads will be blocked. That is when my car can develop a fault. That is when I might misplace my car keys. My dear, balance is a myth. Let me just put it that way. Just tell yourself it's not going to last forever. Stretch yourself for that season or that phase. Once that phase is done, you're happy. That's all I can tell you. And balance, constantly look for balance. There's nothing like finding one way to do everything. Constantly look for balance. Today, you tried it, you're extra tired at work. Tomorrow, try it in the bus. Next tomorrow, try it at work instead of trying it in the bus if it does not work. Just look for anything that works. But the most important thing is have a goal. I want to finish this thing this week. I want to finish this one in 2 days. I want to finish this one in 3 days. But make sure you're doing the right thing. That's your it. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for all the knowledge passed. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you very much, Ma. We really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Everyone is thanking you in the chat section. We appreciate you coming. Thank you,
You're
Ma.
welcome, guys. You're welcome. I'm so happy that this helped. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, is there any other question before we leave? Or before I go?
Do we have any other question? Any other question? I think that's all, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for
All
coming.
right. You're welcome. Thank you very much. I wish you guys the very best. Thank you for having me. All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Okay, so ladies, how was the session? How did you find the session? Can some is this a question or a chat? I'm coming, let me check. Oh, okay. So how was the session? How did you find the session? Oh, okay. I'm seeing your chat now. I think my network is slow because I'm just seeing your chat. Oh, it was very motivating. The session was wow. It was awesome. More like a ginger to fire on. Insightful. The session was inspirational, amazing. Wow. Okay. Enlightening. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Tosin. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. Thank you, ma'am. So before we go, I just want to ask a quick question. Is there anyone here that is still having issues taking their courses on the learning management system? Is there anyone here who is yet to be onboarded? If you're here and you're having issues taking your course, please raise up your hand so you can briefly just explain what the issue is. Do we have anyone here that is not on the learning management system yet? Okay, Angela, go ahead, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, Miss Excellence, for this opportunity given to us. God bless you.
This is actually Miriam, but go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry.
No problem.
I have been onboarded, but the problem is today I received an email. It was more like a warning email that I had till the end of the day to update my profile and
Okay.
and sort my onboarding issues. And I don't think I have any issues. And I think I've done everything I need to do concerning my profile. But so I'm confused. Although I sent an email and they sent me an email telling me that they are on it. So I've not received any other email to inform me on what the problem is. So I'm confused. I don't know what the problem is. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So let me get this. You got the mail. So you're saying you set up your profile, which means your name, your number, your
Yes, my
picture,
profile picture,
everything is
everything.
there.
Yes.
Okay. It's most likely a general message and not directed at you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think we
Thank
still have
you.
some people who are yet to update their profile. So, and anytime you see a message like that you know you are not at fault or it doesn't sound like it's for you, you just leave it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bolande, Bolande.
Yeah, pertaining that email, I also got an email through, but I don't know. I think I've set up my profile. They only ask for my address, country, name. That's my full name, but I don't think I put any profile picture or anything. So I just want to confirm so that I won't be removed from the training.
Okay, what about your number, your ID number? Is it on your profile?
I don't. They did not ask of ID number. I only saw. I click on my account and I saw my profile. I click on my profile. I only saw address, my
No, the thing
name.
is you have to enter your ID number before your name. So let's say, for example, you are
Okay, the place they.
152. So your name should be 152 Omilani Bolanle Victoria, something like that.
Oh, okay. And the profile picture is there need because I didn't see anything like that there.
It's optional.
Okay, thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Who else? Okay, so I guess everybody is talking about the mail. So if you know you've updated your profile, just ignore the mail. If you've not updated your profile, do that before you're removed from the program. It won't take much time now, just like 5 minutes and you're done. You just update the profile and you rest. Right? Okay, thank you everyone. I think we should call it a night. It's 8:37. This meeting was supposed to end at 8:30. So thank you everyone for coming. We'll see you next week. Same time. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm using my phone, so I'm trying to read the chat, then continue with what I was saying. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming. Have a good night. Shama, you want to say something? Shama.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ask you. You were talking about updating profile. I wanted to ask you
Mm.
how you do it? Like, what do you mean by updating profile? I don't know if I've done it or not.
Okay, on the learning management system, I'm sure there's a video about it on the system. Have you started your course?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then there's a video there that is to teach you how to update your profile.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
accept. All
Okay,
right. Thank you, ma.
you're welcome. Your mentors will take the attendance, Olayinka.